Coming up on Rewatchers Council, guys, we're live. Snark here, the one and only Ferris Muthana. We're going to be talking about the Prom, Season 3, Episode 20. Can't wait to get into it. I think we've cold opened enough. What do you think? Here we go. Uh, Considered a classic, Ferris. What did you think?
Wait, this episode was considered a classic?
Sure, of course. You didn't.
So-
What a guy.
I'm sorry, really?
Well, look, she just spent 3 years doing crap for everybody at that school, and to finally have her be recognized for
Oh,
it is a big
that's
deal.
what. Okay, yeah, that part was pretty amazing. Like, I like how it's
Yeah,
like.
it's not one of my favorite episodes, but it's
Okay,
fun
yeah,
for what
okay,
it
yeah,
is.
that was pretty much. I like how it basically was. I like how we jumped to the end of the show. I'm a big fan. I like how it was like how like oh we see what's going on.
Yeah.
We see all the craziness and the wildness and the hyena people and the zombies. We
Yes.
see all of that. We just live in blissful ignorance because we're scared. And but thank you for fighting them. That was nice. That was
We'll
a
get
nice moment.
we'll get into that. First off, Ferris, its original air date May 11th, 1999. I bet you remember that day very well.
Yes.
Yeah, of course you do. Actually, I should. That's my brother's birthday, May 11th.
Oh,
Written by Marty Noxon. The last one she did was Consequences. Directed by David Solomon. The last episode he directed was What's My Line Part 1.
oh,
Remember with the like the bug person and stuff like that. That's the one
yeah,
where
yeah.
Xander and Cordy are about to get together. Now, the number one movie in your United States of America, Ferris.
Hit me.
I loved watching this movie in the theater. The Mummy. The Mummy was the number one.
Oh yeah, yeah, baby, yeah.
Yeah,
Big fan of the Mummy.
sure, it was good. Now, the number one songs. Oh boy, here we go. Your number one song in America. This thing started a cultural revolution. Ferris,
The Macarena.
maybe it didn't. Number one song, USA. Livin' La Vida Loca by Rick.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, man.
Oh, sure. The UK
He didn't
got it.
age well. He
No,
didn't age well.
well, he was in Menudo. What do you want from him?
Yeah.
Now, number one song in the UK, and they got it all wrong. They got it all wrong. It's Swear It Again by Westlife.
Yo, who? What?
Yeah. It's a boy band. This is a piano ballad.
Yo,
It
man.
it is awful. It's awful.
England really likes their boy bands.
They do.
They-
Well, so does America. America was they had quite a few running around at this time. You had your 98 Degrees, your
Yeah,
Instincts,
that's a good point. That's a good point.
Backstreet People.
Yo,
Yeah.
I love when people throw in 98 degrees in there, like, hey, in 98 degrees, like, no, you can't do that because I'm sorry, they never reached the level of NSYNC or Backstreet
Well,
Boys.
few did. A few did. Well, maybe
Yeah.
Westlife over in England did. Westlife and
Uh,
that other one, that
I think
Robbie
there's
Williams.
I think there's like a group called the O Town or something. O
I
Town,
have no idea.
I don't
I
know.
had no idea.
My favorite European boy band is Take That.
Yeah, that's the one Robbie Williams was in.
All right, all right.
Yeah,
Gary Barlow's in it as well.
sure,
All
of
right.
course.
All right. I respect
Oh,
him as a song artist or
oh my!
songwriter.
You may respect Gary Barlow, but do you respect, because the number one song in Canada at this time, do you respect Sixpence None the Richer? Because
Kiss me?
Kiss Me was the
Y'all
number
love
one
that
song.
song. That
Yeah.
song is awesome. Yeah. Kiss
Ding ding
me.
ding 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 ding
I think I
ding
think
ding
I
ding.
think out of all of them, that's the best song.
Oh yeah, that's the song I would like. Okay, Westlife, you're just gonna bin it right away.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to ever hear that again.
Yeah.
And Ricky Martin, you heard it enough. You heard it
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
in
Once or
1999.
twice, and you're like, you're good,
You
but
couldn't get, yeah, you
six
could
times
not
thunder.
escape it, no matter
Yeah,
how
yeah.
hard you tried. So, the DVD synopsis time here, Ferris. Buffy battles three fearsome hellhounds. All right.
Yes.
Which another classmate is programmed to attack students during Sunnydale High's senior prom. Now, to say fearsome, that's putting a lot of weight on that. I don't know. I think Oz is more of a fearsome looking fella.
Yeah, because Oz is like he's unpredictable. He's crazy. These are targeted attacks,
Yeah.
like using brainwashing. So like, they're only as fierce as as their master.
Well, yes, I suppose so. And to have it being spoilers for the end of the episode, an adolescent boy knowing how to program this stuff is
Yeah, and his
you know what?
reasoning
It,
for
it,
it.
it just shows you where people were in
Yeah,
1999. Okay.
also to like his reasoning, it being stupid, very real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. That part.
unfortunately.
That part we get. Now, it's gonna start. Angel's waking up with Buffy or staring at Buffy all creepy as she wakes up.
Did
She
he
wants to.
sleep?
Well, she was asleep. This isn't the. He was just kind of there, looking at her like this. So she's talking about nesting.
You
She
don't
wants
watch your
to.
significant other when they sleep when you're in
Oh,
bed together.
oh boy, no, no, no. She doesn't even let me in the room anymore. She's
Oh,
like,
I got you. Got you. Just like,
it's like, how dare you? So
go
all right,
outside,
yeah, I get to.
separate rooms.
Yeah, I sleep underneath this little desk I got here at
Oh,
night.
nice, nice, nice. Sounds about
Well,
right.
I earned that spot. I used to be outside. Now, she wants
Nice.
to build like have a drawer. She wants to start nesting. She's talking about all these things with proms and that
Hmm.
other girls have older boyfriends and stuff like that. It's pretty much all the same. So, and yeah, then ask Xander if he wants to go to the prom. This is going to start like the beginning of their relationship now, even though it didn't seem like Xander was too up for it. He thinks he's the one who got the short straw to take Anya to this thing. It seems. I don't know.
Hmm.
She at least doesn't find him as obnoxious as other guys. She says.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know if she's watched the show. I'm gonna say that.
Yeah,
Just
I need to educate her.
yeah. Well,
The only reason that she's the bad person in this case is that she tried to kill a couple people, but if she didn't, I would pick her over Xander any day.
and to say she tried is again you're not really. She may be responsible. I'll say that she is
Mhm.
very much responsible for the deaths of many people, but I don't think she actually killed them. Now, we find out from Oz that Xander said yes to go to the prom.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was gonna take the old sock puppet of love, Ferris, if Anya didn't go, which is you know how do you dress that up? I'm gonna say that. Poor Xander. Anyways, Buffy's still psyched about the prom. Then we get a visit from Joyce over at the Crawford Street mansion. Um, and we also have an interaction from Ferris about somebody, which is fun. It's fun to listen to. Now, Joyce asks him, if, well, first off, it's her first time at the mansion. She thinks it's amazing. All she's seen is the one room that basically had nothing in it. But she does see like a little statue and stuff like that, which is fun. And then we find out, that, she's talking about if he asks her if she wants coffee or anything to drink. He's okay with drinking stuff other than blood. We find that out. He just doesn't want to drink coffee because the caffeine gets him jittery. I don't understand how that works, as you'd imagine his heart doesn't pump any blood. So I don't know how it's going to get through there or whatever. But anyways, you know what? We're not here to do the science of it. We're not here to be vampire doctors. Also, watch out for that new scripted show I'll be doing pretty soon. Vampire Doctors. I'm sure it's going to be a huge hit. So, anyway, she's putting the guilt trip on him about Buffy and her age, and she's just starting out in life, and she wants Buffy to have all these experience, but it seems he's already on that same wavelength. None of this is affecting him too much. I think he's starting to get it. He knows he's going to have to make some hard choices here coming up. Go back to the library quick. We learned that the mayor will become a demon upon his ascension. They're just not sure which kind. There's thousands upon thousands to choose from. It's all going to be a huge surprise in just a couple episodes, guys. So we'll find out then. Now, one thing we can say, there was no mayor in this episode. There was no Faith. Also, Snyder just got mentioned. That's all. Although it was one of the best parts of the whole episode, if you ask me. But yeah, we're basically the episode before the end, seeing how the end's a two-parter. We didn't get Faith or the mayor at all. We got the folks on the Scoobies, which is kind of nice considering, we were with them since they started at this high school, or at least Buffy. And now we're going to see pretty soon how it all culminates there. But anyways, back to the library. We find out Wes doesn't believe in the prom or anything, but then decides he's going to go because Cordy mentions something and says he probably looked good in the tux. He decides, well, then he's going to go and he's going to chaperone it with Giles. And Buffy tells Willow to go down to April Fool's for a dress. Turns out that's the name of the shop that Cordelia works at. I didn't ever notice the name of the shop, and I don't think they ever mentioned it as far as I can remember. So this is where we find out it's named April Fool's. That's a pretty, is that a good name for a dress shop? April Fool's? Maybe? I don't know. It doesn't inspire me to shop there. And, they have, it's not just ladies' selections. We're going to find out that they have men's tuxes there as well, for whatever reason. Now, anyways, Cordy tells him not to go there since, she shops there, in quotation marks. We all know what's up. Xander's decided he's going to rent the tux because he's saved up a bunch of money. He wants to dazzle guys. Xander and dazzle very much could happen. Giles is tired of all this dress talk. Buffy reminds him that if they're disintegrated on grad day, they deserve a fun prom. So, quit being such an English stick in the mud about this, it seems. Then we see someone. This is where we see someone, a clockwork oranging. That werewolf looking thing. For goodness sakes. It looks like I said, it's a poor version of the Oz werewolf, with the Were-Oz, I guess. Look who's back, Ferris Muthana.
Sorry.
That's okay. We heard you talking to someone real quick, which was fun.
Yeah. Sorry,
in the dark. Yeah. Anyways, you're just in time because we were just about to talk about Angel and Buffy's dream wedding. And when I say dream wedding, it was a dream. It was Angel having a dream.
Well, nightmare, really.
Well, I guess so. When your wife spontaneously combusts upon exiting the church, some people's dreams are other people's nightmares. We're going to say that.
Exactly.
Now,
that's true. Good point.
Now, she was wearing a wedding dress by America's favorite former figure skater, dress designer. It was a Vera Wang dress. How
do you know that?
Much more popular than a Tanya Harding wedding dress. I don't know if there's a Tanya Harding collection for wedding dresses. I'm sure it would be quite spectacular if it was. Another fun fact: Vera Wang is the one who designed SMG's own wedding dress, so she really liked it. There you are. Anyways,
yeah.
Buffy gets to leave the church in ashes. Angel's just fine though, so that's you get a little bit of turnaround there and stuff like that. Now we get to see them. This is the scene here where they decide they're going to go patrol after a vampire in the sewers. Classic Angel.
And they catch him
very quickly. Like he's there real quick. She has business. She wants to talk prom. Angel's not feeling it. And eventually he has to tell her, we need to talk. Anytime anybody in a relationship hears that, I think they know. I think they know what's up. And so this surrounded Ferris by the smell of human waste is where Angel decides he's going to break up with
Break up.
Buffy
Yeah.
the night before the prom. It's a devastating, I guess. Being in the prom. Was the prom a big deal? Like, I guess the prom may be a big deal for you guys. I didn't think it was all that big.
I never went, so I don't. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Anyways,
I didn't go to my prom
no, I
because I was too busy working,
didn't. So,
which
uh,
is a common occurrence for me
yeah,
in high
there's just
school.
this. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It was like, oh, it was the same
Yeah.
days every day. Now, Angel's going on about how she deserves more than the darkness. She deserves someone who can bring her into the light, and all this stuff. Very, very wordy stuff here. She wants her life to be with him. And he
Hmm.
just flat out says he doesn't. He doesn't want her life to be with him. And if they survive the Ascension coming up, he's going to leave town. It's
Hmm.
almost like they're setting up another series that could happen. Ferris.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe stuff.
Maybe.
I wonder where he's going to go. He can go anywhere in the world. He's going to go 2 hours down the street, basically. Anyways, I
Yes.
thought she actually takes it kind of maturely, considering Buffy is
So,
known
so
for maybe
immature outbursts,
maybe overacting, or
violent
not
rages.
overacting, overreacting to some things. But
Yes.
yes, I think she did it quite well. We get to see Willow with her the next day. She's calling Angel a fool and a big dumb jerk and all this stuff. And he said, especially because he did it before prom, so really hammering home the prom thing.
Hmm.
And Buffy tells her she doesn't need to make him the bad guy, which was Willow's relieved because she kind of thinks that Angel's right.
It was yeah, yeah.
yeah,
They end up both saying, "Yeah, he's
yeah,
right." They both end up agreeing
yeah.
with his
Buff
assessment.
Buffy knew that he was right in
Yes,
saying, but it doesn't, still
it
doesn't
doesn't
stop
hurt
her heart.
less. It
Doesn't
doesn't hurt
stop
less.
her heart from breaking.
Yes, it does not hurt less.
Speaking of breaking, one of those beasts have broken loose.
Yes.
Ferris, it also
Well,
closer.
technically,
Yeah. Well, it didn't knock the thing out or whatever. It escaped. It's broken loose. We get to see Xander again about to needle Cordelia in that shop about the dress. This is where we find out that, you know, Cordelia's dad had some problems with his taxes, filing them for, the last 12 years. So she's lost her car,
he went full Al Capone.
lost her car, her phone, and I'm imagining would that be like her cell phone? Because we've never seen a single person on this show with a cell phone yet.
Yeah, I don't think cell
Yeah,
phones were that big back
she's
in
lost.
that
She
time.
no, well, 99. We're getting to that point in a little bit. They got the flip
Yeah, well,
phones probably.
the big ones, the big no,
I think that was way. That was way. That was
that
still
was the
the 80s.
80s. That was the
That was
80s.
still
Yeah,
the
yeah,
80s. Those radiation
yeah,
devices.
yeah,
Now,
exactly. And then it became the little flip ones, like
yeah, she
hello.
can't. She can't go to any colleges. Ferris.
No,
There's no money. Yeah, she has to try and get her dress there on layaway for
child the layaway.
for Cordelia Chase. This is the lowest moment of her life. She doesn't even
Layaway.
have a home anymore. Like after all this is done, she can't stay, Ferris, because she
No, she
doesn't have
can't.
a home to stay in.
It's like they're setting her up for
It's
something.
almost like they're setting her up to go somewhere, possibly on another series. Well, we'll have to find out if she
Maybe.
can survive
Well,
Ascension Day.
yes, we'll see what happens later
We'll
on.
find out what happens. Anyways, she says she's a name tag girl now and stuff like that. And that's why I said, whoa, 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 whoa.
I don't know what's wrong with that.
Exactly. You don't disparage the name. You don't disparage anyone who wants to have a job, for God's sakes, who has to work to do something. That's terrible. Anyways, then the beast jumps through the window. Goes. Xander does the heroic kind of thing, pushing Cordelia out of the way. He's gonna take on this little monster.
Yes.
So he gets forcefully pushed down right away by it, but it stops because it sees some local
Young
guy
kid.
in a tux. That poor guy gets ripped to
Is
shreds in
he? Is
seconds.
he's dead? Like he's dead.
Oh, that kid's dead.
That guy's dead. Okay. All right.
Oh, that kid
He's
is
definitely
dead.
dead.
Yeah,
Okay.
you just didn't want to see it, I guess. But camera, like as the beast runs away, because it takes literal seconds. It's like the vampire draining someone in
Mm-hmm.
2 seconds or whatever. It takes 2 seconds. It runs out, but the camera pans. You see a kid with a
The
little
remote.
remote control, like the same thing that you would do to drive your car on the street if you're a nerd.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
Yes.
they're at the library. They're going over footage. They're saying that Courtney's saying that the beast at least has good taste.
Taste. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got the what did she say? The clean lines.
Yes.
Buffy doesn't want to see any more. Willow says, "If you've seen one hairy bringer of death, you've seen them all." Ferris.
She has a point.
She says that right in front of us. Right in front of us. You
Yeah.
think maybe one hairy bringer of death you would imagine is a little more special than another?
Mm-hmm.
Just saying. Of course, Wesley knows that this thing's a hellhound. Giles tells them they're all bred to
Hey,
kill and eat their
fun
victims'
fact.
brains, for God's sakes.
Fun fact about
Sure.
Wesley Wyndham Price.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching another show concurrently
Yeah.
with Buffy,
How dare
and
you? Okay, go on.
Wesley Wyndham Price is also in that show.
What show is it?
It's called Grimm.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's
He's
almost in
in,
the same kind of vein.
yeah, almost,
There you go.
almost, yeah, yeah, yeah. Grimm deals with the Grimm brothers stories and like how the original stories, the
Sure.
ones that
Yes.
Walt Disney took and made them princesses, but these are more scary. Yeah, yeah. Wesley Wyndham Price is in the show, and I'm like, hey, I recognize that guy. It's Wesley Wyndham Price, even though I don't know the guy. I keep calling him Wesley Wyndham Price. That's not his name. I don't know his
Alexis
name.
Alexis Denisov is his name.
Oh, that's his real name.
Yeah.
Isn't
Alex.
he married? Isn't he married to one of them?
Yeah,
Allison Hannigan.
he's married to Willow. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so this is where they kind of meet here. Does he fake a British accent in the Grimm show, or just he uses his natural
Yes,
voice?
he definitely has an accent.
Oh, well, he's making a
He
living
definitely
off
has
it.
an
God
accent.
bless him.
And in this
God
show,
bless.
he's supposed to be like Austrian
Oh, there you go.
or like
But he's still
because
using an
he's
English accent. I
or
guess
like he's
he's
using
trying
a
to sound
accent.
like Schwarzenegger.
Yeah,
That's
he's
yeah,
doing an accent. He's the cousin to the Austrian kingdom,
ew.
or yeah, he's the cousin.
But he doesn't have that Habsburg jaw. If you
I
don't
don't
know what
think
a
so.
Habsburg jaw is, guys, look it
No.
up. Pretty funny. Now, we get to, we have Xander cover for Cordelia and stuff like that. When Wesley says, "Why were you two together?" He was just there to give her crap. You know what I mean? So we find out that kid with the remote control was Tucker Wells. Oz,
Shout out to Oz,
yeah,
detective.
he doesn't think he was the murderous type. You know what I
They
mean?
never are. They never are they?
Well, he also, and no one else ever mentions that he has a brother, Ferris, named
As a
Andrew.
as a brother.
He has a brother named Andrew. We're gonna meet him later. Let's just say that. Okay.
Okay.
Xander gives Buffy the gears a little bit for being quiet. She's getting, her little catatonic thing. Willow hacks Tucker's emails, and within seconds, once again, it turns out he sent a thing to a kid named David that their big night will be their last. A little warning here.
Mm-hmm.
So they figure
Mm-hmm.
he's planning on attacking
Very
the prom.
ominous.
It takes 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
But Buffy won't hear of anybody canceling their plans. Gives one of her best lines in the entire series when she says she's going to make sure they all have a fun, normal evening, even if she has to kill everyone on the face of the earth to do it. Well, I love it.
Yeah, man.
Wesley wants to follow Buffy's plans, and this usually he's the one chirping about, "Oh no, I'm the watcher," but he's just easily going to follow her plans. Now, something about her plans. He tells him and Cordy to go over to Tucker's place. Tells Oz and Willow to track down that David kid, and then she tells Wesley and Cordy to go to the magic shop. I have no idea why she does this. See, she just told him to go to Tucker's place. Hey, come on. Gotta be focused.
Mm-hmm.
Focused, Ferris. Anyways, that magic shop
Well,
is right.
she's out of whack because The love of her
Yeah,
life
yeah,
just broke her heart.
she was just catatonic a second ago. Now,
Hmm.
uh, she says, "Well, that place is right near that dress shop." So Xander, the magic shop's right near the dress shop. So Xander said, "No, no, 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 I'll go do that. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of that stuff." So they all split off. Buffy goes to the butcher shop to
Hmm.
go get some brains because they heard that these things love brains. You got to find brains somewhere.
Yep.
She runs into Angel here.
Buying blood.
A little blood bag there and stuff like that. He doesn't
Multiple
go to
blood bags. I think there was a lot of blood bags.
doesn't go to McPlasmas. Which would probably do well in Sunnydale. To be fair, if they could have a
Hmm.
drive-through there, would be great. Now, she talks about she isn't going to get her perfect high school moment. Ferris,
Hmm.
you ever have you remember your perfect high school moment? The
Um.
answer is no. No one ever has a perfect high school moment. That's
Yeah.
what you're saying,
I
right?
don't. Yeah. No, I don't think so.
Nope. Angel Angel offers to help. She said, "Nope, no, 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 forget it." But she does say thank you, which is nice for her. Corey now goes to work. She finds out someone bought her dress for her. Ferris, isn't
Hmm.
that nice?
That's nice.
Could have been anyone too. Now at the library, we get to see Buffy tell the Scoobs that she's got Tucker's address. She tells them all forcibly to have a good time
Hmm.
at that prom, so they all split. She starts getting supplies. Giles, of course, with the being rash comments. She tells them that it's done and they're going to get their one special night with their honeys. Ferris.
How nice.
Giles just stops arguing. She lets him know Angel's leaving here as well because, there's another series coming up. He's very supportive of her.
You know who I feel sorry for in this case?
Who do you feel sorry for?
Like, like I understand like Buffy got broken up with Angel
Sure.
and all that. I feel sorry for Giles, man, because this would have been with him and Mrs. Calendar.
Maybe. You could also say that he's quite supportive of her, considering that, Angel did torture him for quite some time.
Well, no, no, I'm
Very
saying like
recent.
no,
Within the year,
no,
within the
no,
last
no.
year.
I understand. I'm saying like how everyone paired off, and he's like just standing there,
Sure. Yeah.
yearning for love.
I don't know if he is.
I
I don't
think
know
he
if he
is.
is.
I think we all are, Robert.
Don't feel too sorry. Don't. You think we all are?
I think we all are.
Don't feel too sorry for Giles.
Okay.
Things. I have a feeling things may turn around for him someday. But we see the prom, and it's 1999, Ferris. So we're gonna get some good songs here. First off, we get "Praise You" by Fatboy Slim.
Damn right.
If you didn't even know, I was imagining a world where you didn't know that song, which could have been very possible. And I
Hmm.
would just go, oh, like you make me feel older than I am. We see Cordy come in. Wesley gets all fumbly over the hot dip and stuff like that. Willow and Oz come in. He's confident. Buffy eventually makes Willow confident that Buffy's going to do their job. They run into Anya and Xander. Xander very happy to see Cordelia and Wesley together. She thanks him for the dress. He does it looks nice. It looks great on you. She gets the well duh. Like I don't know of too many more interactions these two are gonna have. So it was a nice little button for them, I think, at the end there. Then we get to see Giles keep looking out for Buffy. Oh, one other thing, Jonathan shows up. So the last time we saw Jonathan,
Hmm.
he was, it was he was in the clock tower. He was going to take some time away from school. Now, because he didn't have any friends, anything like that, he shows up at the prom here with a date who's a good foot taller than him.
Short King.
He's a short. Give it up for our short King Jonathan.
Hmm.
And anyways, I just wanted to mention that he's a big smile on his face, and sure, why not? He did well.
Hmm.
Now here we go. We get to see Buffy. He's found Tucker's, I guess, lair. It's a pooch raring to go in there. We get to see Tucker now get pounced on. And here's the question for you. I didn't know who this was. Okay, and he's played by Brad Kane. Brad Kane is going to go on to produce and write for shows. He's going to be the writer and producer for that Welcome to Derry show, the It prequel. That's coming
Oh,
on HBO Max or whatever it is down
sorry.
in the
When you
States
said
right
"Welcome to Derry," I thought of Ireland.
Oh, I thought you I thought you were gonna say like the like milk products. Nope.
No.
Tokyo Vice, Black Sails,
Oh,
Warrior. He's done all those shows. Not what
wait,
he's most famous for.
Warrior, as in like the show about the martial artists in
Yes.
San.
Yep.
Oh my God, did he?
That,
That's a great four shows or
that's it.
three in an impossible fourth show because Welcome to Derry isn't out yet.
Not what he's most famous for. Before Buffy, he was the voice of Aladdin.
What?
So I don't remember Aladdin at all, but I know you were probably like a Disney kid. So I was
Wait,
wondering if you
whoa.
actually recognized that voice.
No,
Oh, yes.
no.
The voice of Aladdin in the original Aladdin, the Jafar one or whatever, Revenge of Jafar or whatever it's
It's
called.
a sequel.
Yeah, he was the voice of Aladdin. So there you
In
go.
so in the sequel.
Yeah, no, he was well, the original Aladdin, the sequel, and I think another one as well. He was the voice.
So he was Aladdin.
He had a there was a whole new world,
Oh wow.
if you know what I mean.
Shout out to that. It's like when you
Okay.
find out that so the voice actor in Mulan and the singing voice of Mulan aren't the same person.
Yeah. Well,
So the voice actor of Mulan's love interest is somebody else, but the singing voice of her love interest. You want to know who that is?
yes, I do.
Who is it?
I have no idea. I've seen the poster for Mulan.
It's Donny Osmond.
Oh, there you go.
Donny Osmond is the singing voice of Shang, I think his name.
There you go. He could pull it off. He could pull it off.
That's Donny Osmond, man.
Sure. Yep. Now I got the 70s.
No,
Right back
right up
into
your
my.
generation, Rob.
How dare you? But yes, I did grow up watching the Donnie and Marie show. So there you go.
Yeah.
So Buffy grabs him. He hits her with a lamp. No effect. Grabs a screwdriver to point at her. What's he gonna do with that? She easily, takes him down, ties him up. Says she's gonna lock him in this other room. That other room had 3 cages in it, though, Ferris, all empty. He talks about contingency plans.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, good thing for Buffy and the high school graduating class. Those things aren't very fast at all. They're
No.
actually quite slow. And she kind of nonchalantly walks up to the school, gets one with a crossbow before it even gets in there. Then follows them in. Good thing they closed the gym doors for some reason. I don't know why they would do this, but they can't figure out the doors. He spent all that time clockwork oranging them.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't get, this is how a door opens.
This how you open the door.
Yeah. Anyways, I forgot to say they were chasing her for a bit. She says that the song "Celebration" by Kool and the Gang sucks.
It's just that's not okay.
I
Not
honestly
okay.
said, "How dare you, madam?
That's
How
not cool.
dare you?"
That's not cool.
Anyways, she catches those werewolfy kind of dudes, those hellhounds. Easily beats up one. It somehow accidentally stabs one. I don't know if she just had a jacket hanging around or a knife in her jacket.
Yeah, just like
She didn't
shanks
stab it. It's all of
Yeah.
a sudden just there. Grabs the other one because it's going after a kid who's coming out of the gym. Grabs it by the neck and snaps it in front of the kid. In front of the kid. She wasn't, she's like, it's the prom.
Didn't even like she's like, I don't care.
Yeah, this guy's neck is getting broke. I don't care who sees it.
Mhm.
Crack. Then the guy asks where the bathroom is. So I guess he's doing okay. This is Sunnydale High. We're gonna find out some more stuff about it.
Exactly. Like down the hallway.
Yeah.
To the right.
She goes and gets changed. Goes in. Everyone's kind of happy. Like Giles happy, relieved to see her. Oz and Willow let her know the whole prom's been perfect. The awards start getting handed out. Xander gets upset that this kid named Jack Mayhew wins the class clown award or whatever. Says anyone could be a prop class clown.
Yeah. Oh damn! That was a shot at Carrot Top, by the way.
I guess so.
Yeah, but also too, like, you're not funny.
That's what I said. Does anybody else feel this guy was on screen for 2 seconds, and he was one of the most annoying characters I've ever seen on any television.
I'm talking about Xander too.
Well, yeah, don't get me started with him. But yeah.
How can you be a class clown if people don't like you? You're always being bullied.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Well, they also kind of did that for the other for the dance or whatever before, where
Yeah.
Buffy and Cordelia thought it was between those two, and it actually goes to the other two girls. So they've
Yeah.
already kind of done that joke. But
Yeah.
Jonathan
He's
goes up.
correct.
Jonathan goes up to the mic, and this is where we get the class protector speech, and with the he's
It's a nice speech.
we all well, it was a great speech. He talks about how we're not we never lots of us never got to know you, we not be friends, but we always noticed you whenever there was crap going on. And then it's when we get the hyena people and zombies and the one kid yelling Snyder, which
Yeah.
makes me
That
laugh.
was funny. That was funny. That was
uh,
pretty good. That was
yeah,
good.
they knew that when something weird would happen, she'd be there to stop it. The class of '99, Ferris, has the lowest mortality rate in Sunnydale history.
Thank you for pointing that out, Rob. Can we talk about how? Oh my God, that's horrible.
Yeah, that's not great.
Only a couple of us died.
Yeah, there was actually quite a few.
Yeah, no,
To
a
think
lot of
that
people
it's so,
died.
yeah, to think it was the lowest,
Yeah, which
not the
means
best. Yeah,
a lot of people. Okay, how many students actually like died? Like a lot of townsfolk died, like a lot.
well, just in that one party when she
The
came
zombie
back,
party.
the zombie party, there was a bunch that died there.
But how many of them were
You,
students?
well, and then you think of the goat, like
Semantics.
the swimming team the year
They all
before, that
died.
was all part of the same graduating
Well, three of
year
them
and stuff
died.
like that. The hyena kids, yeah, there's a lot that die. We'll just
A
say
lot.
this:
A
there's
lot
a
of them died.
lot. Never mind just the vampire attacks. We
Yeah.
weren't even counting those. Now, so the senior class gives her a parasol, like a light up parasol. This is Buffy Summers, class protector. Buffy gets her perfect high school moment, sorta. Because then we get Wesley asking Giles if she should ask Cordy to dance and stuff like that. He finally has enough. He says, for God's sake, she's 18.
Hmm.
He has the emotional security of a blueberry scone.
So disrespectful to a blueberry scone. It's a
He
very
tells
mature. It's a very mature dish.
Yes. Oh, wow. You think so? It's
Well,
just a tea,
scones usually are.
a tea kind of biscuit. Anyways,
Yeah, exactly. Like who immature people don't drink tea.
yeah. You think so? You think the English are all proper? Oh boy.
No,
Anyways,
not all of them.
well, I think mostly all drink tea. So there you are. He tells him to stop fluttering about, which is like his own thing. So there you
Hmm.
go. So we see, Wesley and Cordy dance. Everybody's dancing. Anya and Xander and Oz and Willow. Anya doesn't think it's so bad, this whole dancing thing. Buffy's watching. Giles comes over to compliment all her work, and she says he's surprised that kids her age can be gracious. She does people can surprise you, and of course, that's when we see Angel there. He tells her it's just for tonight, though, wants her to dance. So she gets another sort of perfect moment, but I guess it's an imperfect moment because
Yeah,
we know it.
bittersweet.
We know nothing's going to happen afterwards.
Hmm.
I'll tell you
Yes,
that. We already found out what
because we're
happens
not
if it would.
because we're not trying to all die.
Nice thing is, they got to do their dance to the Sundays version of Wild Horses, which is a song I really like. So there you go, especially if it's a cover song. So that was the end of the episode, Ferris. Next time, it's the beginning of the end. Not just season 3, possibly Sandale and all our Scooby friends as
Hmm.
well. Graduation Day Part 1 next week, Ferris. Can't wait to
Can't
talk about
wait.
that. But I'm glad I got to talk to you. I'm glad we got to share a moment with
Yes.
whoever came to talk to you as well. I don't, I
What?
don't know. We can still hear whoever came into the doorway. So you're saying I'm busy right now.
Oh, okay.
Ferris, for goodness sakes, tell everybody what's going on with you in the Let's Get Ready Network.
Guys, tomorrow 3 o'clock on our sports channel, me and Caleb talk NFL. The New York Giants finally got their quarterbacks. Um, that's pretty much it going on tomorrow. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Um, Yeah, hope Adelia's having fun in Massachusetts.
Yep.
Yeah, she's going to '90s con. Robert, you know the '90s, right? You remember the '90s? You were 40.
How dare you? A. B. Uh, yeah. But,
Yes,
the 90s were fun. Let's
yes.
just say.
Which then in turn in 2 weeks, Adelia will be coming back.
Hmm.
Not this Sunday, but next Sunday, she'll be updating us on her escapades in Massachusetts.
Yep. What show would that be, Ferris?
There's the open table
There you
Sunday,
go.
6 o'clock
We got
p.m.
we got also
Perfect.
all of us will be together a week Saturday
Yep.
for the big LGRN 5-year celebration. We're going to be and I guess it's a 5-year anniversary and then the 1,000 sub celebration. And they're
Yes.
all rolling. It's all rolling into one big
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
Big stream for us a week Saturday. This coming weekend, I got LGRN After Snark with Danny talking about the Daredevil Born Again series. The last
Hmm.
3 episodes. We're doing 4, 5, and 6. So that should be a lot of fun as well. Starting 11, we'll be back. Not this week, but a week Friday on a special night. Friday.
Friday.
Uh, Talk about the week that was in a 2 match week actually. So we're actually just be talking the 1 match week. God, and the end of the season can't come fast enough for me, Ferris.
What a horrible international break
Well, yeah, it's not been
for
terrific.
both of
So,
us.
yeah, Fonzie Davis done, but he was done for Canada for the year anyways.
Hmm.
But yeah, seeing Bayern Munich lose him for 6 months or whatever, yeah, I'm fine with that. You know what
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean?
fine with that. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Hey man, it helps. It helps the Arsenal UCL campaign.
There you go. You guys are still have something to fight for. Of course, Chelsea still
Yes,
fighting for
you guys have
maybe.
Conference League.
Yeah, I was gonna say the most coveted trophy that
Yeah,
we've never won.
exactly.
It's also probably the only one we've never won. Now,
Well, it's only
so
like
that's the
it's only 3 years
yeah,
old.
it's the
Robert.
best one. It's the best one they've come up with in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So thanks everyone for watching this show, and hope to see you all again next week when we say, in the words of Wesley Wyndham Price, have a good night and see you later.